every community. We lived as a family. That is how it used to be in the good old days. In making comparisons between now and then, it is always mentioned how we raised our children. Was good morning or evening to everyone that they meet. Or they could be disciplined by anyone on the street. We didn't use gun violence to settle our difference in the good old days of pound, shilling, and pence. The good old days, the good old days. We so funny speaker, though they left us much to yearn, and we long for their return. As we know, time marches on in so many ways, advancing in technology and medical science, education, nutrition, and human development. In facing reality, we can't have it both ways. So what would you trade to go back to the good old days? Tell me, what would you trade? You willing to give up your cell phone? Ha! Not me. Emerging generation have no appreciation of what was the norm in the good old days. On a meager salary, we would make ends meet. Children went to school daily with no shoes on their feet. We cooked on 3 fire stones or the coal pot. Any food left over, next morning we'd eat up. Children used to sweep the yard and take the animals out to graze, then get to school on time in the good old days. The good old days, the good old days. We so funny speaker, sending letters by the mail would take 2 weeks without fail. Now we have the internet, instant messaging by text. We waited on newspapers for weekly reviews. Now we have the computers with constant breaking news. The fact is we must agree, we can't have it both ways. So what would you trade to go back to the good old days? Yeah. Sweet. Kitchen marbles, spinning tops, coconut branch, cricket bats. Memories that takes us back to the good old days. You wash your feet and get inside by 6 o'clock. Then by the home sweet home lamp, do your homework. Head to toe or head to head was 5 on the grass bed. But if you wet your bed, you slept on the floor instead. They would feed you sour substance to stop the pissing problem. Remedies long forgotten. The good old days, the good old days. We so funny speaker, hanging can't poke out to dry, keeping one eye on the sky. God forbid the poker wet, boy it would attract maggots. Now we got refrigeration, microwave and thing. The scrubbing board replaced by the washing machine. I know it's a fantasy, but we can't have it both ways. So what would you trade to go back to the good old days? Tell me, would you trade your washing machine and go back and wash on your hands? Not me. Forward ever, backward never. Listen, apart from raising the family, everybody would agree women had no authority in the good old days. In every way, it was clearly a man's world. But not today, you find women in control as heads of corporations and leaders of government. If I may mention, it was no easy achievement. There was no gender equity. We had to fight for equality. So I go back to how things used to be. The good old days, the good old days. We so funny speaker, serve to let our children know what we went through long ago. It's a documentary of our cherished history. We We are renowned for embracing our culture. Yet they never crowned the Kaiso queen for Culturama. Not to forsake our